So now one of the other things that we can do is we can actually take our drawings and locate them geographically. So I'm going to start with, I can take the drawing that I have here, and I can take this anywhere from, okay, this is the way that drawing needs to look when it's documented. So I can just go in paper space and apply the drawing, apply my title blocks and everything in here. But when I go in model space, I actually want to locate this, georeference this. I can do that going back to my Insert tab and actually set the location of this file, either from a file that I have or using my mapping software. So I'm going to use the mapping software, and this is going to give me access to live map data. What this is actually doing is logging you into Autodesk 360 and giving you a map where I can tell it where I want this to be located. So I can either go, if I know latitude and longitude, I can edit it by coming here and make my latitude and longitude editable, or I can give it an address, and I'll just pick something general. I want to place my drawing right in the middle of Central Park. Search that, and it actually gives me options of where I might want to place this, whether or not I'm talking about Central Park in New York, Central Park in Kentucky. So it's going to list all those options for me. And I can then place my drawing and map that drawing in there just by selecting my object, dropping the marker on that object, on that address that I've chosen, hit continue, and it'll allow me to drop that in. Again, for the sake of time here, I'm not going to drop that in, but you can see I have I can specify what GIS coordinate system am I actually using. So this is all the information that you can get specific about where your drawings are going to be going, and you can reference them in. I can set my drawing units. So you can see how you can leverage all this information and get really specific with where your drawing is located. Start looking at it in terms, and if this particular drawing isn't a 3D drawing, you can actually, if it was a 3D drawing, I could actually look at it in terms of using my view cube to rotate it around to kind of look at it, see how it looks in terms of with the actual site where that building is going to be located.